Rishi, you've had a trip out to India for a bit of winter training. How was it?
Yeah, it was really nice. It was nice to get back outdoors for a little bit and, changing heat and humidity. So it was a nice, good new challenge for myself to get out there and, play on different conditions, different pitches against different bowlers. So I really enjoyed my time out there.
And what did you get up to away from cricket?
Away from cricket, so I had a few little trips planned. So we went down to my cousin's beach house in Karshid, which is sort of south Maharashtra. And then sort of just went and did a bit of touristy things. Went to see my grandparents up in Gujarat as well. So I got family around in India, so it was nice to just get away and see them as well.
As you mentioned, nice to get back outside in those conditions. What did the trip entail for you, sort of training-wise and match-wise?
Yeah, so probably train about 2-3 times a week, and there'd be long sort of batting sessions. So I'd be training for about 2 hours per session. So it was really nice to sort of bat for that period of time, which replicates sort of batting a whole session under the heat and humidity. So all of that helps with fatigue and trying to train under fatigue. And then played a few games here and there. I only played about 3 or 4. I'm not allowed to play any registered competitions because I'm overseas. So played a few friendlies. And again, it was just nice to face some bowlers in some matches and, try and do the things I've been practicing on throughout the winter and then put them into games. So it's nice to really see that sort of effect.
Obviously, the subcontinent is famous for batting against spin and developing skills there. Is that what the trip was focused on for you, or was it more just on general batting?
Yeah, no, it was mainly spin and playing left arm spin, leg spin. It's a good thing about going to India is there are so many bowlers that want to come and bowl to you. So, you go for a 2-hour net and there'll be 4, 5, 6 spinners who turn up just to have a bowl at you, and you get really good practice from that. And obviously, the pitches are more challenging as well. So it's really nice to just, go outside my comfort zone and, having to still speak a different language and get used to the different cultures. Even though I'm from India, it's very different being in India in England as opposed to being out in India itself.
And we touched on there how important it is to get outside, something we can't do in Leicestershire at the minute. But how important was it for you to change the environment for and sort of break the routine of the winter? Yeah,
I think especially here in England, it can get quite gloomy and quite sad and quite depressing, like dark nights at 4 o'clock and early rises in the morning. So it's nice to just break that up and, get away and be in a bit of sun and be in a more friendly environment to play cricket, I guess.
But back in Leicestershire, how have you found your pre-season preparation so far, particularly working with James Taylor?
Yeah, James has been amazing to work with. He's, seen a few things in me and sort of I've picked on myself looking at last year and tried to really hone in on some technical stuff and worked really hard between sort of November and December on those technical issues, and then taking them outside again was really good for me. So it was really nice to work with him for that period of time. And then now I come back and I can see sort of the differences it's made, and playing against bowlers and little changes here and there have been really good, keeping it simple.
And someone else you can work with next season is Ajinkya Rahane, who will be signed obviously as our overseas batsman. Quite an experienced group now, isn't it, with likes of Hilly, Akers, Vean coming back as well. How exciting is that for you to work alongside that group?
Yeah, it's really good, amazing. I can't wait to watch him go about his business. I think it's been a great signing for the club. It will give us the stability that we needed probably from last year, that little bit more experience coming in. So I'm really looking forward to trying working with them and hopefully playing with them out in the middle and seeing how well we can do, because I really think this year we will be a lot better in our red ball than we were last year. I think we let ourselves down a lot last year, so it'll be nice to put that right this year.
Rewinding back to 2022 and touching maybe on your own individual form, how did you find the campaign? Obviously starting off injured, but coming back quite strongly, especially at Glamorgan and Sussex. How do you assess your year as a whole?
Yeah, up and down. It's been tough, I think. While I was watching the lads play injured, obviously wishing I was out there, trying to come back from injuries is always hard. It's always quite lonely. You do your own sessions in the gym. You don't really mix in with the boys. So it was nice to come in, and then the confidence that Nico and Claude had sort of giving me that push, saying that when I'm ready, I'll be in, and sort of pushing me to play. And that gave me a lot of confidence in those early games. And then sort of after the T20s, it sort of went a bit downhill for me. And, for my standards and what I want to do and how I want to play, sort of things got on top of me a little bit more than I would like. And, I scored that 150 in the one-day comp, and that I thought I really let myself down and let the team down during those sort of times, because I was really struggling. So it's full of ups and downs, and I think I learned a lot from that as well, trying to stay a little bit more level this year and hopefully just keep back in my basics and not having to change anything during the season.
Obviously, you showed just how good you can be during that season, but as you mentioned there, do those downs fuel the motivation for this summer to show your true ability?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think I've hit my peak yet in terms of playing cricket. I've been up and down, and I've had this couple of seasons like that. So really working hard this winter and hopefully this season to absolutely nail it and show everyone what I can really do.